Hey, psst, hey you. Yeah, you there. Look what I got. Oh, these babies can change your entire mood. Look man, I got everything that your heart desires, so tell me what you want. I got anime that'll make you cry, anime that has a lot of action in it, and for the right price, maybe even anime with a lot of fan service, you dirty bastard. Those eyes definitely crave for something. Wait, what? You want weird anime? Are you a cop? You sure? Hide man, see me in an hour at my house. Hey guys, the generic anime watcher here, and for today's video I decided to change the format a little bit. Like you know how I always come through with the best anime with the purpose of getting you hooked. Well, today it's a bit different. You see, instead of recommending you guys great anime, I'll be discussing the weirdest anime I've ever seen. The anime I'll be summing up are all different and weird in their own way and are nothing short of strange. Believe it, like these anime will make you laugh, leave you confused, and or even leave you speechless. So buckle up and be sure to keep a vomit bucket close to you because this will definitely be a bumpy ride. But before I get into it, I would also like to again thank you guys for liking my previous videos and subscribing to my channel. It might seem like a small deed, but those 2 clicks really do keep me motivated to make new and better content, so please do like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, of which the link is posted at the comment section of this video. Cheers! The first anime in my list is called Sleeping with Hinako, which is a 50-minute anime that will totally waste your time. See, the premise of this anime is very obscure, in which the viewer, who is the companion of Hinako, has to accompany her sleeping for 45 minutes. The one and only thing I like about this anime is that it doesn't trick the viewer into watching it, since the title is an accurate representation of what this anime is about. I mean, it's so accurately straight to the point that you could even use the title as its synopsis and it wouldn't even be misinterpreted. The producers claim that the purpose of this anime is to help people with sleeping disorders, but then why does she sleep so little if that were to be the case? I mean, it's pretty much like Hinako is an insomniac herself. But do not worry my fellow anime viewers, because apparently those purchasing the legitimate DVD will have the option of an 8-hour playthrough where the scenes are tagged together to treat a restless sleeper to a view of Hinako sleeping alongside him. Just like all the other anime I'll be mentioning, Sleeping with Hinako is a very weird anime and I can't even comprehend why the hell someone would even watch it. The second anime that I'll be mentioning has already surpassed the obscurity scale, and it's pretty safe to say that it has scarred me for life. I'm talking about the 1992 anime OVA that goes by the name of Kennel Tokuzawa, which is basically Scooby-Doo, but on crack. This anime revolves around Rintintin, a dog with human-level intelligence that lives in a kennel in Japan, which sounds cool, right? I mean, they could have gone every possible route with this premise, but they just had to choose this one. You see, Rintintin is not some kind of detective or cool superhero, because that would be stupid, right? As if we don't have enough of those kind of stories. Instead, the plot of this anime is that the main protagonist is a degenerate and perverted dog that is in love with the pet shop owner's daughter, but not in a platonic way or in a way that a dad loves his son. This was already established at the beginning of the very first episode.
プラトニックラブなんかじゃないんだよな、全然。
So yeah, the plot of the story is that the dog wants to marry his human owner, but believe it or not, this is not the worst part of the story. You see, the most revolting part of the story is not that the dog lusts after its owner, but that other people approve it, urging the owner to quote-unquote let nature take its course, including her parents. There was this one scene in which the dog tried to commit suicide after being rejected by his owner. This caused the girl's classmates to turn on her, so they are also in on this dog-human relationship. But the story doesn't end here, my dear anime viewers. It gets way funnier than this, because the story comes to a point where a perverted teacher gets thrown into the mix. So you have a perverted human teacher and a perverted dog both competing over this girl, which is basically the same rivalry as in Twilight, but slightly better. There is this one scene where the girl gets bitten by a snake, so someone had to suck the poison out of her system, and it gets really weird. Like the teacher and the dog played a game of rock, paper, scissors in order to decide who gets the honor to suck the poison out of her. During this whole debacle, you can clearly see the girl trying to crawl away from them, so she probably doesn't approve of this. This is also where the anime ends. And oh yeah, if it wasn't clear enough, the dog's name is Rinchinchin, which sounds very similar to the Japanese word for phallus. This is something that the protagonist made us aware of at the very beginning of the anime, so you already have kind of an idea where this anime is going. Kennel Tokuzawa is a very weird anime, and I do not recommend you guys watching it at all. It's probably one of the weirdest anime I've ever seen, and I urge you guys to stay the hell away from it. Another obscure anime that might be worth mentioning is Pop Team Epic, which is basically a bizarre story about these two 14-year-old girls going on misadventures while heavily referencing anime and games that you love, like for example Pokemon, My Neighbor Totoro, Skyrim, and even Chrono Trigger. I mean, you just know that the show will be different when the production team categorized it as like so anime, which is translated as a shitty anime. This anime is the epitome of meme culture, and each episode is split into 2 parts of 12 minutes in which each story is played twice. You heard me, the story of each episode is only 12 minutes, which is then replayed but with different voice actors and different accents just to change it up. Pop Team Epic sets itself apart from other comedies by embracing the concept of meta humor, but they do it in ways that are far more creative and interesting than the often seen approach of simply breaking the fourth wall and calling attention to its tropes, which is known as lampshading. The show also consistently gets creative with its formatting, whether subverting the standard 4-panel setup in various ways to enhance the elements of surprise in its jokes, or making use of many alternative formats and styles to keep the variety. Pop Team Epic is an anime which doesn't come around often. It is a mind-bending show which tears apart anime with reckless abandon that is unflinchingly funny.
私怒らない性格。えいえい、怒った？怒ってないよ。えいえい、怒った？怒ってないよ。えいえい、えいえい、えいえい、えいえい、えいえい。
Unlike the other 2 anime that I discussed in this video, Pop Team Epic is an anime I absolutely do recommend, so give it a try if you are a fan of random and surreal comedy. Well, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe and to leave a like and a comment in order to help with the YouTube algorithm and to make this channel grow, because I'm still a small channel that needs all of the love and attention it can get. I'm the generic anime watcher, and hopefully I'll see you again anytime soon. Now get out. Bye.